Okay, we got a phone call. You're on the air with Dr. Mark Fowler.
Hello, Dr. Fowler. Hi.
Hey, how are you?
It's a great day today, man.
Yes.
Yes, sir. So, you were speaking earlier when I was listening about conflict resolution in the community, and I really think we ought to give this world peace and like world unity jubilee a declaration of interdependence, such as was made by the United Nations in 2003. And article number 25 is that everybody deserves access to the need to live, you know? And
Well, now that's what you raise an interesting point. Do they deserve access to food and housing if they're capable but don't work?
yeah,
Now, elaborate on that.
well, if we stop using a negative value money and institute some kind of equal distribution, free issuance system such as numerical set, then we'll have a balance ecologically and socially. And these things are scientifically proven already.
Okay, I tell you what I'll do then. I'm going to stop working and I'm going to send you a bill for my expenses every month. Will you pay them?
If they accept numerical set, sure, man. I mean, you can do what you like. It's just like.
No, that was not my question.
Listen,
my question was, if I send you a bill for my living expenses, will you pay them?
Somebody will take care of you somehow.
No, what about you?
Yeah, you'll be cared for.
Or how much?
If
How much
are
you willing to chip in? He wants to do away with money.
100%, man. Yeah, we have to. We're talking about equal distribution economics.
Okay, equal distribution to everyone according to his need, from each according to their ability, right?
Yeah, more altruistic.
Okay.
For the sake of the creator and not for the sake of.
All right. Now I want to quit working and I want you to contribute. How much are you willing to contribute to my upkeep if I don't work?
Hey, do you like the taste of bread of shame?
No.
Nobody likes to eat bread of shame.
Well, Larry, but my question is a serious one. How much are you willing to personally put on the table to support me not working?
100%, man.
Well, that's talk.
If it makes you happy,
if
that's 100% what you deserve. Bread of shame. But no, we came to this world to remove that curse of bread of shame and earn.
I'm not talking about bread of shame. I'm talking about you propose that everybody should have, without any obligation to contribute, a house and food. How much are you willing to pay out of your pocket to make that happen?
If we're not using U.S. dollars, I'll pay anything.
Well, U.S. dollars is all we got.
That's not true.
Okay, what currency then would you use?
I just said I would use the free issuance and equal distribution economic system called numerical set.
Okay,
.net.
How does that work exactly?
So, everyone who signs up gets one personal account with 300 free numerical as soon as you sign up, and every organization gets 50.
What's a numerical? Okay. What is that?
That is a token of, it's like an honor token, a thanks.
And how much is it worth?
It's worth what you can negotiate with it, because these are free issuance things. You are the value, so you issue what you can with your creation.
All right, so I've stopped working. I've got my 300 numero, right? And I'm going to go down to the grocery store. How many groceries can I get with that?
But you're gonna need to do something, man. You're gonna have to get that somehow, and nobody wants bread of shame.
Now we're not talking about bread of shame. We're talking about
what you're talking about.
This is your system. You said everybody gets an account with 300 numeros. How many cars can I buy with that?
Well, you go to your local car lot Nissan and you say, hey, you speak with the management. about if they accept free issuance money, they
Okay.
want to donate something to share.
So they're going to donate. How are they going to pay their bills?
But look, everyone has to share everything.
Because they only get 50 numerically.
Look, you guys are on the radio and you have this anthem of competitive self-interest.
Right.
And for-profit schemes that you gotta sell. I get that. But this is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about a solution to the woes of society.
Yeah, and I just want to know the details of how it works.
Okay, so the mutual guarantee has an intricate system called the 99%. It's the spiritual word of the tree of life, and it works like miraculous abracadabra.
Okay, how does that work? How do I get a loaf of bread and a package of bologna to have for lunch?
Well, we are all ingredients in that, and so I do use the sandwich approach. I use first a slice of bread, and that's the nice thing. And then you got the meat of the sandwich. That's where I roll the punches, and it's just nothing makes any sense. And then you got the nice thing on the end that says, hey, there's actually a truth to what he's saying. Let's eat. I mean, God, man, these are silly questions. If you eliminate the lies of the cost of living, and all that's left is absolute truth, there's absolute certainty in this.
All right, you recognize we want everybody to prosper. You recognize that when everybody's prosperous, everybody does well. Okay? And the eternal question is, how can we make that happen? And the answer is this. Let me ask you a question. Do you think the grocer is particularly interested in whether or not you eat?
They should be.
Well, he's not. He's not.
If they're selling food, they are.
Well,
and if they're selling junk, then
no,
they should get some IOU notes or whatever.
I'll tell you what he's interested in. He is interested in making a profit to feed his family. And if he manages his store carefully, works hard, sells his food for more than he buys it to pay his employees and his power and his water and his insurance and everything else, then he will make money. And he is interested in making as much money as he can. He is not interested in whether or not you have food. That is an incidental concern to him.
You're not very interested in following my train of thought.
I'm following your train of thought 100%. But it's wonderful. It'd be wonderful if everybody had everything they needed. But that's why they call economics the dismal science, because there never has been and never will be this side of this earthly veil enough for everybody's wants. And so therefore we are compelled to deal with scarcity.
You live in the state, man. That's right. I live in the church, okay?
Right.
So we actually do have enough. Scarcity is a lie. Scarcity is an illusion. There's more than enough. What are you talking about?
Do you have everything you need?
Yes. That's more than enough.
Isn't that a function of your attitude rather than your material necessity?
Yes, and that proves my point.
And that's what I thought. Thank you for your call. Do appreciate the discussion. You have a great day. All right. When things come out of left field,
like that.
oh, we got another call. Well, we'll deal with that call. Come on in.